All right, we are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Why is this out of whack again? There. There. Beautiful. All right. Apologies for canceling last minute last night. Well, before we get into all that, let's Jiminy Christmas. This is out of whack too. What the hell happened to all this? Look at this. I take a day off and everything gets completely thrown to the wolves. Yeah, cheers. I could use one right now. Let me tell you. Before we get into this, you know what to do. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications. Go give the Twitch some love as usual because we're trying to grow that. We're trying like hell to grow that. There's a good chance of that doing some growing tomorrow because when I do the results from this, oh my God, this cat. Just throwing everything out of whack. Screw it. Unless it ends up on the floor and leaving it. I got wires everywhere behind the scenes here, and that's what's happening. She's just jumping up and down and bumping the wires. So tomorrow night, Victory Road, Impact Wrestling's come back to special events on Impact Plus. They haven't done that in a while, so this is great. This is great to see this. My review that I'm doing with Taya's World Order, aka Mark, you've seen him on the TNI show a handful of times. Has he been on here? I think he's been on here. I forget. Hi, Oreo. You're back. Yes. You're just adorable. Gotta get in on all the action. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, God. And there's a cat butt. All right. Gotta love her. I'm hoping it helped grows the Twitch because it's going to be exclusively. My review is going to be on Twitch live tomorrow following Victory Road. And then the plan is within a few days, I'll end up taking the review. I'll copy it off of there and I'll put it on YouTube as a replay. So you will be able to see it here, but the idea is if you want to see it live right after Victory Road, which I know a lot of fans do, well, I'm hoping. I don't want to sound, cocky about that. That you'll have to watch it on Twitch. So I'm hoping that helps kick up some numbers because it's been really really been needing a nice little positive kick in the tushy lately. So last night I was going to do this. Couldn't do it. Was also going to go through AAW. I watched part of it live. I got through most of it. And then I had a friend call. And it's someone who I consider one of my I got a lot of friends through these circles here and podcasting, but this is one of my friends outside of everything. Like he knows I do this, but he has no clue what I do on here. I've known him for a long time, and his girlfriend, um, has been fighting cancer on and off for the last 6+ years, and she had been falling down a lot lately, and so got some stuff got misdiagnosed. Finally, took her to a really good hospital, and found out that her cancer is back, full swing. It is now in her spine. So his world is doing this right now, and he's he was in desperate need of someone to listen to, and he's like well, I can let you go. I know you usually podcast late at night. And I said, no, dude, I'm canceling it. He's like, you talk to me as long as you need to. I'm here, dude. I said, I can't even imagine, how much your brain is bouncing off the inside of your skull right now with everything because the thing is, he doesn't know how long she has. She could be here a week. She could be here a month. She could be here 2 months. He does not know. And that's one of the scariest parts about this. Once the cancer hits your spine, that's it. Most cancers you can usually cure them, depending on when you find them. But no, not with spine cancer. That's pretty much a done deal, unfortunately. So that's what I was doing last night. So that's a little bit of real life for you. Not to be a Debbie Downer or nothing, but yeah, if you ever see me make a show and cancel it all of a sudden, yeah, that's what I'm going through right now with him. So I did this tonight. Just was not in the mood to rewatch AAW today. Had a lot of cleaning to do. And but I still wanted to at least do the predictions for this. So hey, that's awesome, Bells boy. God bless you. That's tremendous, man. Thank you. Yeah. So he's just gonna try to make it as things as comfortable as possible for her, in the days, weeks, whatever time she has left ahead. So, all right. So just wanted to give you a little explanation on that. So Victory Road is Impact Wrestling's Impact Plus return to Impact Plus events. Are you okay, Oreo? What the hell are you doing? Just don't fall. She's on top of my tower and she'll lay down and then she'll slide off and then she'll catch herself. Whoa. She's such a little weenie. All right. So this whole card got put together pretty quickly within the last few days. I got a feeling it's not complete yet, though. They announced 9 matches, but they promoted 7. So I got a feeling we're getting excuse me. Oof, pizza for dinner. I got a feeling we're getting a couple surprises tomorrow. Whether they're just pre-show matches, or just stuff thrown in between or stuff done on the fly. I mean, yeah, I know it's pre-recorded, but 7. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll get what we get. It's all pre-recorded, so if they say 9, I guess we're getting 9. So whatever surprises we get, we'll see. All right, so when I do this, I haven't done this. I don't do this a lot lately. But when I do them, I like to do them live. Like I'll write down stuff, like I'll write down the card, but I'll come up with everything. All my actual predictions I'll do live in front of the camera. I don't pre-think anything, I figured they're a little more genuine that way in a sense, Not saying that anyone else's is not, just, did you hear Leo Rush is back? He faced Cage. No, I didn't hear that. Where was that? Because he hadn't been around for a while. He came back at a GCW show, but then that was like it. He faced Joey Janela, and people thought that was his last match. So, yeah, let me know where that was, because I'd like to. I'm curious where that is. Probably Hakeem. Probably knowing these cats. Yeah, I actually have a picture of one of my older cats when he was a little furball. He actually climbed up my back and sat on top of my head. Just sat on top of my head, and I got a picture of it. So, all right. All right, so let's go through this card. So I got 7 matches here. When we're done, I'll see if I can come up with something else that maybe we missed, maybe that we're going to get. Like, we know some of the stuff we're getting next Tuesday, like the funeral for the TNA championship, stuff like that. So I don't know if we're getting something that has to do with that, maybe. I don't know. So okay, let's talk about this. So we're getting a fatal 4-way. Now this fatal 4-way is tied to another fatal 4-way. Oh, that's interesting, Gary. That is interesting. We'll get to that. Oops. I did click the right one. That is interesting. We'll get to that in a bit. That's literally the next one I have here. So fatal 4-way, but it's tied to a fatal 4-way tag team match that was just announced for Bound for Glory. And that's Ace Austin and Fulton versus the Good Brothers versus the North versus Motor City Machine Guns for the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Now, this fatal 4-way does not affect the championships, but it's a lovely little preview to what we're getting a month from now. So in this fatal 4-way, we got Ace Austin, Carl Anderson from the Good Brothers, Josh Alexander from the North, and Alex Shelley from the Motor City Machine Guns. Man, this is a tough one. Bell's Boy, let's talk about that after we're done with the predictions. I know there's a couple news little bits out there, okay? Let's talk about that afterwards. Yeah, and by all means, as I'm going through this, let me know who you think is going to win. Gary says Josh. It's interesting. Okay. Armand says I predict Ace. It's interesting. It's actually my pick. It's actually my pick. Now Ace. Now this is a little bit from last night. I will say this: the match between the Besties versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton, and that was their debut in AAW last night in Chi-Town. Well, let me tell you, that was a great tag team match. They won the tag team championships off of the Besties. Very interesting. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. But it also shows how good that team really is. So, thinking like, in the world of wrestling and not trying to overthink this too much, that certainly gives them a oomph going into Victory Road and into Bound for Glory, knowing that this team has tag team gold somewhere else. That says something. I mean, each team can claim something, The Good Brothers can say, "Oh yeah, well we've held gold internationally all around the world, WWE, New Japan, this place, that place, whatever." The North, longest reigning Impact tag team champions ever. And of course, Motor City Machine Guns, multi-time tag team champions. So they can all claim something. And up until last night, Ace and Fulton were the only ones who really couldn't claim much. I mean, Ace can claim that he's former X Division champ. Madman Fulton, he can't claim too much in the world of that. So, but now he can, that gives him a little, ooh, hey, we did this. Let's reach this now, So, was I there? No, I ordered it on Fight. I had about 16 credits. I used like 13 of them to order the show. Figured that was a nice way to spend it because I know there's a ton of shows coming up, and I was like, oh, I could watch this one. Oh, I could watch this one. And then I heard Trent's company was coming back, and I was like, ooh, that sounds like that'd be fun. I may not know half the people really, I know they Impact people, but, to really see a good indie, a good indie done right, decent production. Oh, that's interesting. Keanu, by the way, welcome back, dude. I haven't seen you in here for a while. Good Brothers are Laratio tag team champs. Okay. I did not know that. Cool. Well, hey, that's just more gold around their waist, right? So yeah, you know what? I think I'm picking Ace for this one. And does that mean that they're winning at Bound for Glory? No, not necessarily. But it certainly gives them a little leverage, it, it affects, you could say it affects the ego of the Good Brothers. It affects the psychology of the North. And the Motor City Machine Guns look at it like, wow, if we didn't win here, what are we going to do at Bound for Glory? It affects everyone from that match a little differently, So, yeah, I'm picking Ace for that one. Dude, I'd love to see that too someday, but he's locked in at MLW right now, so that ain't happening. Do you see returns tomorrow night? You know what? Let me sit on that one. Let me sit on that one for a bit. J-Bone, it's pronounced Laree Show E? Or is that last E supposed to be silent? Laree Show E? I don't think it's pronounced Laree Show E. Laree, dude. We'll call it the Big LG Company, all right? Oh my goodness, there goes my phone. Oops. All right. Sorry. Just got a message from someone. All right. Let's see what he says. All right. We are going to get a guest in here in a little bit. See if you guys can guess who it is. There we go. And he should be in here soon. All right. So, make sure. That's ready when he gets in here. Hey, Critical Sting's in here. What's up, dude? No, Mark's going to be on tomorrow night. I asked Mark if he wanted to join me tonight, but he said tonight was a family night, so no. All right, so this next one, X Division champion, putting out an open challenge. Now, by the way, he looked great last night in AAW. I do got to say that. He beat Travis, what's his name? Travis Titan. That's the first time I've seen that guy. Pretty good. Pretty good showing for that kid, though. Student at I can't think of the name of the dojo, the training facility where the kids came from. It's a significant one. I can't think of. Can't think of where he's from. So who, number one, I mean, who do you think is going to show up and challenge? See, it's got to be someone. They said the stipulation is it can't be someone that's already challenged him. Oh, here he is.
Hey, on Smash This Podcast, as you say, Jay.
That's right. What's up, Trent?
Not much. I just got home. I was out some family stuff today. So I'm not even at the main studio. I'm not on the microphone. I'm on the phone. Just thought I'd pop in for a few minutes.
Oh, cool, dude.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So we talked about the Fatal 4-Way just a little bit ago. I picked Ace Austin to win that one.
Yeah, he just became a tag team champion yesterday at AAW.
I did mention that. I didn't review it tonight. I just wasn't up for it, but I did mention that because I think that gives him a little leg up going into, stuff. I honestly do.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna change locations here. But yeah, keep talking. I listen, he's on a hot streak, man. Him and Fulton yesterday were rolling.
I mean, I was really surprised, and that was a great showing from the besties, though.
Yeah, they got taken out bad though. Fulton really fucked them up.
Yeah, I mean, he really gave him a power play there.
Yeah.
Man, and so because I said going into that pay-per-view match coming up at Bound for Glory.
Mm-hmm.
All the teams can say they've held gold either in this company or internationally, with the exception of Ace and Fulton. But now they've got some gold.
That's true, man. I think it's like their own expedition of gold, kind of like what the Hardys did in a way. I think they're out to do that in like different promotions. They're out to like conquer different independents and just win tag belts everywhere. So I don't know. I was talking to them yesterday. They're really on a streak about that, about really teaming up and making this a thing all around.
That is interesting. Interesting. Now I just started talking about the Rohit Raju Open Challenge. Who can defeat Rohit tomorrow night? So the stipulation is it's got to be someone that has not challenged him before, right?
That's the thing, because he said all those other guys had a shot already.
Yeah.
So they can't do it. My prediction is TJP is going to come back as either Suicide or Manic, probably. It's going to be him on because he was like, oh, okay, sure, okay. Like he was kind of like a little bit like hinting that he's going to do something to get skirt around that rule. I'm going. He's going to come back as Manic, because Manic never challenged for it. Suicide's never challenged for it, and he was both.
This is true. Gary has a really interesting thing here. He says, I think Ben Carter is going to show up.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, he's on a bit of a streak of his own, but he just also caught COVID, last week, I think?
Yeah, he got COVID. He had to pull out of a bunch of dates, and he's done for right now, man.
Although this is all pre-taped, so
it is all pre-taped.
Yeah, that was from well over a month ago, honestly.
True.
So I mean, in that aspect, yes, it could be. Elijah Washington says Matt Sydal.
No,
well,
please, no, we don't need Matt Sydal. Plus, Ethan Page hates Matt Sydal. We saw that on Twitter. Remember that?
Oh, this is true. True.
There's some odd heat between Ethan Page and Matt Sydal. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. Who knows?
Oh man, my nephew says Amazing Red.
Dude, that would be a good one. That'd be a real good one.
Holy cow. Hey, what if TJP donned another mask?
Shark Boy. Shark Boy.
Oh,
hey, you know what?
hell yeah.
As much as people like Shark Boy, I think it would be, I'd be a little, I mean, everybody'd be kind of like, Shark Boy, you know, like, there's no challenge to it. Rohit's a damn good wrestler. Rohit's a crisp wrestler, and I don't want him getting stuck in, like, being too much of a cowardly heel and too much of the, trying to always, like, dodge things, you know what I mean? Or get the comedy match and stuff. I still want him to get competitive stuff where he can really show off what he is.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
I'd personally like to see maybe one of the other Rascals do it. Like here, Swack fan says, has Dez challenged him yet? Dez would be great.
Dez would be great, actually. Also, people in the chat are saying, like, that Seidel tried to talk Ethan down. What did Seidel try saying? I'm curious what the heat is now. But Dez has not challenged him. Dez could be a good one, but then the Rascals are in a weird spot right now, man.
Yeah, they are. Kind of a losing streak of sorts.
They're not even in that main tag match at BFG.
No.
I was gonna say people in the chat are talking about Rohit and Karam from last night. The Hustle and the Muscle duo.
Yeah.
I want you guys. I'm serious about this. I really want everybody to tag Scott and Don and Impact and Karam and say you want him there. Because, like, this team is a whole different person. Like, this is some intense shit that they do on the independents that we started at AEW, and it's catching on. And I told Karam, I said, you keep rallying the troops, man. And I'm like, these Impact fans are already tagging you. But I'm like, you guys got to let them know you want him. I think that could be, you give Rohit a heater like him on TV. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it would be, honestly, it would be a step up from the Desi Hit Squad.
That's what he's just a heater. He's not like necessarily even a tag team partner. You give him a heater. I mean, Karam's a big dude, man. Like, he is a strong. Him and Jake had a match last night. That was Jake something or / Diener.
Yes,
amazing match last night, and it was teacher versus student.
Yeah, yeah, that was very good. That was very good. That whole show was very good, by the way. Congrats on the comeback, man.
Thank you, man.
How did you feel it went?
I have, as a show, we're never satisfied fully. I feel like there was a little bit of rust. I wanted more storytelling. I mean, to be honest, you want a little more storytelling from the guys, but, it's a matter of, like, kind of catching the fire back. But I think everybody worked hard. Wait till the promos. You probably saw the promos in between. We couldn't see the promos live because, unfortunately, the screens were disconnected because during the COVID, they had to disconnect the screens during a remodel in the arena. But the promos were incredible, and wait to see the post promos. There's just stuff on this show promo wise that it just, if you're not sold on the 29th of October, you have no pulse. You know what I'm saying? You have no pulse.
Well, yeah, ACH is showing up.
ACH and Freddie Ahai are going to be
Fred, yeah, dude, I love Freddie Ahai.
Dude, the show ended. People don't know the show. Actually, I'm not going to ruin it, but the show ended really strong, as you saw.
Yes.
The show ended in a huge way. We got some top captains in the company right now. And there's some good shit, man. I'm excited. The 29th is going to be even better. Matt Justice is going to be back. Trey showed up last night. Trey was a surprise. Jake was a surprise.
Yeah.
Jake Christ is going to be a regular. It's great to have Jake Christ back, So
yeah, he needs that.
Yeah,
he really does. And hopefully in time, maybe he can come back.
Yeah.
I know the fans want him. My only hiccup from watching it last night was the volume cut out here and there.
Yeah, that we found that out. Referee Nate got to me and he was like, "Hey, the sound's cutting out oddly," and we weren't supposed to have an intermission. Fight TV or somebody assumed we were having an intermission and went to an intermission, and we were like, "No intermission. This is a shoot 'em up pay-per-view." Like,
yeah.
So then coming back from that intermission, there was like sound was out for like a minute, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know what happened there. I don't know if there was a stumble on communication, but we apologize about the sound for a second. But
other than that, it was cool. I mean, and the only other thing was, I love Manser, but man, I couldn't understand a word he was saying in the ring.
Really, was the mic not coming through okay?
It was like, you remember the sound problems that Impact used to have at these live shows where the mic was like, you could hear them talking in the ring, but the mic wasn't hooked up.
Oh, okay. I'm going to let the guys know that was one of the things too, because we got everybody reviewing it now. So I want to definitely, that closing though, to me, that closing was one of the best things. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand Rohit pretty well because he speaks a little more distinctly, whereas Manser talks with more of a southern drawl.
Yeah.
So he was kind of,
I love y'all. I love y'all motherfuckers. Right here, all you sons of bitches. Cameraman. He's like, cameraman. Give me that goddamn black bear son of a bitch.
Yeah. So like half of that, I was like, yeah, I was just kind of like nodding along, like, yeah, Mance, yeah.
I love Mance Warner, man. I don't know if he fits on Impact TV really, but he's just because I would love him on there. I don't know if they would. I don't know where he would fit today. I mean, you could follow. He's just so good. Fuck it. I would. It's almost like I want Mance to go get paid. I really want him to go get rich because he is.
Yeah.
The best dude ever. I love Mance Warner, the person. He's a friend. He's a good guy. And it's like, I don't also want to lose him. It's like, I don't want you to go away and go to TV. I want to keep you with us.
Well, when I was watching MLW, he was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I just got away from the product. Now they're coming back, and I may start watching them again because now watching Mance last night, I was like, shit, I love Mance. And I miss guys like Hammerstone. And some of those guys. So yeah, I might get it. It's like I don't give a shit if their Facebook page, banned me for whatever reason. Have no clue. Whatever. It's like whatever. I'll do this, and I don't need to share it on your shit. Whatever. It's all good.
Yeah.
You guys can come here and watch it. Yeah. So.
What else you want to talk about for Victory Row? Let's not get too off track here.
Yeah, God knows that happens too much on here. Here we go. Reno Scum versus Heath and Rhino in an unsanctioned tag match.
Oh, are we going to predict? I'll say Heath and Rhino. This actually no. Wait a minute. Cut that. Reno Scum wins, and Heath still has to fight for a job.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say Heath still can't get a break. Poor guy.
All right. Well, for the sake of being different, I'm gonna say Heath finally gets his contract.
This is it, huh? Okay.
I'm gonna say he does. You might. Oh man! Now that you said that, now I'm starting to wonder.
I'm gonna think out of the box. Think non-basic. Think the other way.
See, and that's how I usually think.
Non-basic, non-pumpkin spice basic. You know what I'm saying? That's the most basic way to think in the fall is pumpkin spice everything. Don't make your prediction pumpkin spice basic. Make it against the wind. Like Bob Seger. Be a Bob Seger. Be Bob Seger. Guys, it's so much more great, Jay. It's so much more relaxing when I'm not anchoring. This is your show now. I can just be me. I don't have to anchor the show. I don't put on that voice I do too,
There you go.
Everybody, Impact Wrestling. I'm just chilling. I'm a guest.
You can be, yes.
Speaking of guests, J-Bone, I am a guest on the Two Heels and a Face podcast, which I want you to listen to as well, because I think you and those guys would have some great chemistry together.
Really?
Two Heels and a Face wrestling podcast. I'm on the latest episode, but I think you and them could really do something together for Smash and stuff. You guys have really good chemistry. Check them out one day.
I will.
Check them out one day.
I will. You guys talk some Victory Road?
We talked Low Impact. We talked AAW. So, but they're cool, man. They do some good stuff. I think you'll dig what they got.
Well, I know you love talking at AEW.
Yeah, AAW. I said.
Oh, you talk to AAW. Okay, all right.
But I encourage everybody in the channel to check out some Two Heels and a Face.
2 heels and a face. Got it.
What else we got?
All right, we got the rubber match. Tennille Dashwood versus Jordan Grace.
You mean Tennille Dashwood, Bison's favorite interviewer?
Oh.
Or interviewee, or the Bison's biggest fan, I should say. Bison's biggest fan, Tennille Dashwood.
Oh.
Oh man, Bison causing all sorts of controversy in the world.
I heard about that. Oof.
That was a spicy meatball, guys. If you heard
Bison bringing the that tainted buffalo meat. I don't know that.
It's funny. Bison got a little got some heat, brother. But everything's okay. Everything's okay. But it was funny because he was getting people from all over the wrestling press, like, hey, whoa, you really got some heat with Tennille. You got her up, got worked up. Bison was feeling it, just no, he wasn't. Poor guy. Yeah,
See, I see that's appropriate for this shirt. That's appropriate.
What else we got? Oh, so the rubber match. I'm gonna go with Tennille's hot right now. She's got a lot of firepower. Caleb with the K interferes. I think Tennille takes it. Jordan is I think Jordan is in kind of a weird lost place, man. You don't know where to put Jordan right now. And I think she's going to. I think her game's been off ever since losing the belt. I really do think
she's one of the few that hasn't had like that sidekick.
Yeah.
Havoc's got Nevaeh. Kiera Hogan's got Tasha Steeles. Rosemary's got Taya.
She's kind of like this lone wolf, and in a day and age of Impact where it's like all like faction-y kind of right now. She's kind of this lone wolf, and she's trying to figure her what she's gonna do out. You're right though. Everybody's teamed up. So I'm going with Tennille.
You're going with Tennille? All right, I'm going to go with Jordan.
You see, guys, he's doing this purposely to go against the grain, to go against the wind. Jay, but I see what you're doing here. I see it. I know what you're trying to do here.
Well, you said, Critical Sting says Lou Fisto.
Lou Fisto. Okay. Did anybody answer my question about what happened with Seidel and how did Seidel?
I don't
smooth it over.
I'm scrolling up here. Seidel and Paige.
I'm curious how Seidel tried cooling him down, and I heard somebody was saying Paige didn't give a fuck. Paige is like, fuck you, Seidel. By the way,
yeah, I don't know.
By the way, Impact related, J Bone. I want to just plug these. The Fit Crunch protein bar, made by Robert Irvine, who is Gail Kim's husband.
Oh,
highly recommend these guys. These are the best protein bar ever. 190 calories, 16 grams of protein, only 3 measly grams of sugar. Get your Fit Crunch bars now at a Costco or GNC near you.
Ooh.
Made by Gail Kim's husband. If you like Gail Kim, support the family. I got these fuckers by the box, man. I got them at Costco. I got boxes full of these things. Look at this. Crazy.
Wow.
They're fantastic.
Oh, wait. Is that what I ate that morning when I was at your place?
Yeah, that was it. I gave you one of these. Yeah.
maybe there was something. Maybe I had a laced one that got me all like coked up or something.
No, what got you coked up, J-Bone, was this. Here, I'll show you what got you coked up. Was this. Several K-Cups. 1, 2, all these K-Cups of coffee. That's what got you coked up, J-Bone. Several K-Cups. That's what got you going. Got your goats.
I had a couple. I had a
couple. Look at this. Just K-Cups everywhere. Look at this. That's what got you all going. And then I think you even topped it off with a hot cocoa at one point too.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What else, Jay? What else you got?
We got Brian Myers versus Tommy Dreamer. Oh,
Myers all day. Myers is fucking heated right now. I like Myers. I really didn't know shit about Myers prior to Impact, and I dig this style. I like Brian Myers. He's got a cool look. I like his whole like professional thing. I like that he's kind of always upset. You know, like he's always pissy all the time.
Yeah,
I like that about him.
I agree.
Yeah.
TMS says, "Oh, I had Rohit retaining." Yeah, I think he is too. I don't think whoever's going to face him is going to win. Hakeem says Brian Myers with the win. Gary says Brian. Oh, he's got a lot of fans there. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for him there too. You know, it's I feel like Impact is a good fit for him. I know there's a lot of people talking about his compadre possibly joining him.
He's free of contract right now. By the way, Jake, what is with the Smash This podcast crew? I'm sitting here doing props. I got protein bars. I'm throwing K-Cups around everywhere. You know, K-Cups are flying around everywhere. Nobody's reacting to this in the chat. The stupid scumbag Kyle was on here, but he'd be like, "Look at him, he's so crazy."
Oh. No, someone said in here, hang on, give me a second, I'll find it.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh, you know they love you. You know they love you.
I'm just saying, usually I got to be the anchor. I got to be the series. I got to be the one busting everybody's balls to get them moving and doing things and reacting. And I'm trying to be, I had a 300 milligram energy drink today, a Rain energy drink, and I'm all hopped up for like another hour at least, maybe more. It's only 11:30 Central.
Are you pulling a me, Trent? Dear God.
Dude, I also had a cup of like an espresso at my cousin's house right now before I left. Out of my fucking mind.
Infomercial Trent. Look at this.
The nurse's like, "You gonna go to bed?" I'm like, "Yeah, you got nothing to do, probably." I wake up, do whatever. Nothing to really do at home right now. She's like, "No pods." I'm like, "Nah." Then I get the message from J-Bone.
Oh, Zach says, "Show us your fridge."
No, Zach, absolutely not. I got a lot of meat in the fridge. You know what I mean? A lot of meat. I got a man's freezer, I should say. I got a lot of frozen fucking meat in that freezer. I'm not showing you my fridge, Zach. Absolutely not.
I guess not. I was
You're not seeing the fridge. You're not seeing the fridge, but that's funny.
That's not because it's like you're just covering up and it's not the typical bachelor pad where it's got like a half drunken bottle of milk and like a full thing of mustard.
I got a decent fridge. I'm 38 years old, Jim. I got a decent fridge. I got
okay
put together. I got a lot of shit on the front of my fridge though. I got a lot of magnets. Magnets, J-Bone. You love these magnets.
Oh, I know all about the magnets.
I got tons of. Look, I got this. Look at people love this. I even got Spaceballs, the bottle opener. That's a lot of shit on the front.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, go on.
Bella's boy says, "Where's the nurse?"
Just dropped her off. She was out. She passed out in the car on the way home. She works too early, man. It's hard for her to go late nights unless I'm going late night. If you know what I mean, J-Bone.
Oh boy. Here we go. Trent here says Trent Aside is promoting nut bars. Okay. There we go.
Promoting freaking logs in a second, if you know what I mean. Go ahead, J-Bone. Continue with your review.
All right, we continue. All right. So Knockouts Championship. We got Deonna Purrazzo defending against Susie.
Huh. I'm going, man, there's this part of me that thinks Susie might take this, and I'll tell you why. There's a weird part of me. Because there was that hint dropped on Impact, which Susie's like, you're not going to be mad at me if I win, right? To Kylie. Remember that? She's like, you're not going to be mad. She's like, no, of course not. This could play into the theory we've had on TNI about the actual turn is not going to be Sue. It's going to be Kylie. Because remember, Sue's like, you sure you're not going to be mad if I win? She goes, of course not. You're my best friend. I love you. Let's say Sue wins. And then Kylie's like, fucking, just, and then like, just that's it. Turns. Sue and Kylie at Bound for Glory.
Either that or Kylie is the one to just help bring all that to the surface because she's like discreetly pushing her buttons like she did in that promo. Like she said that little thing that cued her off at the end. I forget what it was. It's your time or whatever. And how she said it. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And that made her start twitching and whatever, It's both. I don't know. It's tough.
J-Bone, I swear to, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go Sue. Also, I want to ask, why is it every time I do a show, right, Jay? Every time I'm on a show, whether it's TNI or yours, or somebody has to comment on Trent didn't cut his hair yet. Why did you cut your hair? Why does everybody want me to cut my hair? What's wrong with my hair? It's nice. It's nice hair. Why do I have to cut this, Jay? But why do you want me to get rid of this?
Trent has a heavy metal band. Okay. So we appreciate the fact that he's probably one of the few people out there in the world that still has long hair. Bon Jovi cut his hair.
Everybody cut their hair.
Yeah. And everybody cut their hair after Bon Jovi cut their hair. Yeah. So, Trent's like, he's going against the grain. He's keeping the long hair. Look, he even dyed his beard. Look at that. Look at that shit. Looks great.
Thank you. Hey, look, AAW show. I would time it, the dyeing of everything with AAW shows. So last night was AAW. I timed it. And look at that. It looked great. It looked fantastic last night.
There you go.
But no, I'm going Sue wins. Kylie turns dark. Kylie, Sue, Bound for Glory. That's my prediction.
Ooh.
That's my prediction right here on Smash This Podcast.
All right. I'm gonna say Deanna retains.
Okay, Deanna retains. I like that we're not agreeing on anything.
No, we did a few. A few. But it's nice when you don't always.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, Impact. Okay, so I mentioned this at the top of the show. They're advertising 9 matches, but they're only promoting 7 here, what I'm listing off. So we're getting a couple surprises. We'll get to that in a second. The last match I have here is the Impact Championship. Eric Young, Eddie Edwards.
Eric retains. Too much story going on with Rich. Eddie's lost right now. Eddie's head's in the Shamrock deal. I think Eddie is too occupied with the fact that Shamrock is on his ass. Not going to be Eddie. It's not going to be Eddie. It's going to be Eric. Eric's in control, man. Eric's in control. Eric Young is extremely confident right now. You know what I mean? Like he's the Bound for Glory commercial. His press pass. It was serious. I mean, he's in the zone, dude. Eric Young is on fire right now. All cylinders.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I'm totally agreeing with you with that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that it shook things up and that Eric became champ. I mean, that was great to see because you don't usually see stuff like that in Impact Television.
Mm-hmm.
So that was great. All right, so I'm agreeing with that. So that's the known card. What other little things do you think they're going to throw in there? We know they're getting the funeral next Tuesday, and that's not really a match, but we could be getting like something involving that, or I don't know, like what other little preliminary things do you think we could be getting at Victory Road? Like just to throw another couple matches in there.
Moose will be in action, is what I'm guessing. And then he gets interference by the video screen by EC3. Moose and somebody. I don't know who.
Moose? Okay.
Yeah, Moose and somebody. I don't know. I think Moose will be in action. That's one prediction. And I think the Rascals will get involved somewhere. They don't have a match, right? Rascals do have a match.
No, the Rascals do not have a match. They just lost to
Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers.
Rascals get a match. I'm going with that.
I'd love to see the Rascals.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And there's a couple other tag teams that aren't involved in this. I mean, there's Triple XL, there's the Deaners.
Triple XL Deaners, I don't think we'll be on it. You might get a little backstage segment with all these guys. I don't see them in a match. Or you don't want to do it. You could do it because the other match is like a single person from each team, right? Maybe you can do a triple team match on this one. It's everybody else. It's like it's Rascals, Triple XL, Deaners. You could do that.
Could be.
It'd be nice to fit everybody on the show. One thing I gotta say, I always go back to this. One thing I used to love about Vince Russo booking, especially WCW and that huge crowd, huge roster. People don't realize this, but imagine this. Even WWE, when he was booking there, and TNA for that matter, he found a way to incorporate everybody on the show, on each show. If you look back, people are like, oh, it was so much to follow. It's like, dude, he got everybody work. Everybody got on TV. To me, that's the art of a writer and booking is like, if you can come up with ideas, even if it's a skit. And Impact's been great. Don't get me wrong. Impact's been doing a great job at this. I do want more of it, though. I do want them to incorporate more where it's like, hey, the Deaners might not have a match, but let's find a way to get them on the show. Like, they've been doing great with the backstage skits with Hernandez's money. You know, everybody gets involved in that. The girls' locker room talk. You know, Impact's phenomenal at this. That's why I have full confidence. I have a feeling like they'll find a way to work everybody in on this show too.
That'd be nice, you know, especially for a big comeback to the Impact specials. That'd be nice. It'd be a great little boost of momentum to go into Bound for Glory as well. Another thing someone asked as we wrap this up, any surprises / returns do you think we're getting tomorrow night?
I think Moose will go against somebody from like an old TNA guy. I don't know.
Okay.
The easy answer is Chase Stevens, but because he's in the area.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say an old TNA guy and Moose. That'll be the return. I'm like I said, I think it might be Chase, but if it's not Chase Stevens, maybe our buddy Sonny Siaki. No, it won't be Sonny Siaki.
Oh man, that'd be a hell of a callback.
Sonny Siaki is life.
How about someone new, maybe like a Matt Cardona?
I don't think you blow the Cardona load. What a fucking analogy. I don't think you blow the Cardona load on Victory Road. You save it for Bound for Glory.
You're a poet. You didn't know it. You're not going to blow the load at Victory Road.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even catch that. I don't think you do it at Victory Road if it is Cardona, you save it for Bound for Glory. You get the most buzz the way Slammiversary did. It gets the most buzz when people show up there.
This is true.
Yeah.
That means Brian's got to get booked for something strong then.
Yeah. I think you'll get Brian and Tommy maybe again at Bound for Glory. Rematch.
Could be.
I'm guessing.
I wouldn't hate that. Keanu says...
Retirement match.
Oh, there you go. James Storm.
That's a good one, Keanu, yeah. He's free. He's local.
And he's not going to the E.
Yeah, real quick, I don't get one thing about that story. It's reported he was going to go. They were talking about Beer Money reunion. He was going to go to the E, and it got put on hold due to COVID.
Yeah.
My question is this. why not just do it now? Like, what got put on hold? Why like do it now? Like they're like, well, he's not going. It's like, okay, well, Rude's back now, so now what? But why is it like, well, he can't go now? It's like,
because he was gonna go in when they slashed the company in half. Like he had everything set to go, and then they slashed the company in half, fired half the company. That's why.
They just hired a bunch of people, though. A bunch of rookies got hired.
Yeah, but they probably they fired a bunch of people. They didn't have any road expenditures. The only road expenditures they had was renting this Amway center.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they could. But the people they brought in, they probably brought in for pennies compared to the others that they hire.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Like all these Evolve guys.
Yeah.
Pennies.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything with them for a long time anyways, because now they're all back down to zero and everybody's got a quarantine. Nobody can go to the PC. Everybody's on hold again.
Fucking mess, man.
It is, dude. It's sad.
Yeah. But that's the card, huh? That's it.
That is the card. It's solid. I mean, honestly, you don't need any more than that. But so like if we get more, great. If not, I'm not gonna be like, hey, you advertised 9. Hey, I want my money back. No, I'm not like that.
So tomorrow night's start time is what, Jay?
Let me double check.
I think it's 7 Central. Mark is on with you tomorrow to review it, correct?
Yes. Yeah. 8 Eastern, 7 Central, Impact Plus special. And so I'll set up the review to go like I'll assume it'll be like you assume a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, and just to remind the people that came in late, it is going to be on my Twitch channel. It's not going to be on the YouTube.
Why not?
Okay. Because I'm trying to bring some more numbers in there. So I figure if I do an exclusive on there once in a while, something like this might help it.
You know what you should do? Just you should do a later upload to YouTube, just so you don't lose out.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to record it then.
Yeah.
I was going to download it and then upload it to YouTube like a half week later.
Perfect. So, guys, join him on Twitch. Get the numbers up. J-Bone's got a lot of lollipops to buy, so.
I am out of lollipops. I'm out of Mountain Dew Zero. I'm out of beer skis.
Beer me.
You know,
somebody send him a bag of lollipops, please. Amazon.
My kitties need treats.
Jay, we need to get one of those Amazon wish list gimmicks. I swear to God, it blows my mind.
Oh shit, dude!
Russo and Jeff Lane get gifts sent to them weekly. Video games. Somebody sent Jeff a computer, box sets, vinyl. Unbelievable how much shit those guys get sent. I need to get it. I'm like, I asked Vince, I go, Vince, I got to get it on this wish list gimmick. He's like, oh, bro, the brand's great. And I'm like, no. What's the gimmick? I got to get in on this thing. How do you get all this shit sent over to you? It's incredible.
I think you just make an Amazon account and then they're like, okay.
Oh, I know. I know. Like, but it's just like, getting people to do it. Hey, I'm telling you, every week people are.
Oh, you mean getting people to do it? Oh, dude.
I go, how do people hundreds of dollars a week sending them? Unfucking real. I mean, here we are struggling for pennies like suckers. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get those follows, trying to get those subs.
I tell you. But anyway.
Trying to get those K-cups.
Dang it, those fucking I gotta get the K-cups, guys. Jay needs to drink more K-cups.
I have that $10 canister from Walmart of the classic roast. It's like the cheapest shit you could possibly buy.
Yeah, have a little class, will you? Have a little decency.
I've been doing this too long. I'm all out of class, bro. So
hey, guys, J-Bone's like school on a Sunday. No class.
No class.
No class.
Hey Trent, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Get out of here. Daniel Spencer would love that, but yeah. What are you gonna close up now? You gonna close up shop? You signing off?
Yeah, I think that's it. We went an hour. That's decent. That's all I got the energy for tonight. It was a long couple of days. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you Trent for coming along on this. And we'll see the rest of y'all tomorrow night after Victory Road. Don't forget, folks, on your way out, smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We'll see you tomorrow night over on the Twitch box.
See you guys. Good to be on.